We have a disease of the mind in our world today, affecting almost everyone alive. It's called procrastination. Procrastination is simply having something you want to do, you know you should do, you understand the value of doing it, but then you don't do it, either because it's difficult, it's boring, or you just don't feel like it. Procrastination is more serious than we realize, and a lot of times we'll use common phrases as excuses to feed our procrastination. Like, patience is a virtue. Now, patience is very important. It is a virtue. But we use it in the wrong way. See, when it comes to the big picture of most people's lives, they're very patient. They become content with their current circumstances, and they kind of forget about their dreams, their goals. They're patient. You can say, I'm too young. I'm only 16. I'm only 18. So why should I be learning about some of these deep issues like business or personal development? Or you can say, I'm too old, so I can't do it anymore. And both of those reasons are just excuses to procrastinate. If you haven't made any goals yet and you haven't begun to look forward in your life, then you should be very impatient. You should be thinking, I need to start right now. If I don't start now, then I'm never going to start. And then once you begin, once you actually make the first step, then you can be patient. Then you need to realize it's going to take a long time to reach those goals. But until you actually start, you need to be impatient. See, everyone is going to reach their goals eventually. Everyone will become a millionaire if they lived to approximately the age of 180. Are you one in a million? Only 1 in a million people know how to motivate themselves effectively in order to eliminate procrastination. Another thing is fear. Yes, fear is not a good thing. And a lot of times the fear of failure is what keeps us from moving forward. And we want to eliminate most fears from our life. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of taking risks and losing everything. We don't want any of those fears. But there is a fear you should develop, and that is the fear of mediocrity, the fear of staying the same. You should be deathly afraid of doing nothing. And the thought of being content with average should terrify you so much that you begin to realize you need to make a change. You need to start making the first steps towards your goal. You need to eliminate procrastination. Procrastination should scare you like crazy. We are all learning important lessons in our life journey. The only difference is some people learn those intentionally. Because they eliminate procrastination, they're able to learn those quickly and take shortcuts, where other people simply let life happen and they learn those lessons slowly over the course of their whole life. By the time they come to the end of their life, they're pretty smart. If you're 95 years old and you're pretty intelligent, it's not going to benefit you that much because you don't have a lot of years left. This is not rehearsal. You don't get a second chance at this life. You don't get to hit the reset button once you die and say, oh, I want to start over again. No, this life is the only chance you get to do that. And a lot of the opportunities that you get are only going to happen once. We're constantly being surrounded by opportunities that we completely miss because we're procrastinating. You can either do what's easy and fun now, which means you're going to have pain and frustration later in life, or you can stop procrastinating. You can get some discipline. You can start working now, have a little bit of pain, which means over time it's going to get easier, and later in your life you're going to be so happy that you started now. We are so scared of the wrong things. We're scared of losing our job, what other people think of us. We're scared of failing and taking risks and losing everything, when those things don't matter, because if you fail, you can get up again. What other people think of you doesn't really have an effect if you don't let it. If you lose your job, you can always get another one. What's the worst that could happen? You're not going to die. Jobs are overrated. Successful people don't want jobs. They want something bigger, something better. And the only reason they can do that is because they realize how dangerous procrastination is. And they start now. Whatever you do, just start now. Be a little bit impatient. Realize that you got to start now. Once you start, then you can be patient. You got to be a little bit fearful of mediocrity, staying the same, being average, not doing anything. Be scared of those things. If you want to learn more about this topic, make sure to read my friend Japheth's blog. It's on japhethmass.com. There's also a link in the description. He recently started a weekly blog, and he's got some amazing content. He challenges your perspective, and he has a new outlook. He's also got great writing skills. Definitely worth checking out for sure. He's got the blog titled This Isn't Rehearsal, the same topic as I discussed in this video. Make sure you read that, and make sure you subscribe to his blog on his website, and you're going to receive some awesome in your inbox every week. So thanks for watching this video. It's been a great collaboration with Japheth Mast, and I'm going to be releasing these videos weekly. And let me know in the comments any ideas or opinions. Any input would be greatly appreciated. And if you liked this video, make sure to tell your friends, and I'll see you guys later.